The academic peer counselling system is a web-based platform that connects monitor students with peers needing academic support. It is built by using PHP, MySQL, and Bootstrap. The system enables mentor matching, GPA tracking, and feedback recording. It also promotes collaboration, improves academic performance, and streamlines the counseling process at UiTM. Next, we will move to the project management, which include project goals, scope, justification, methodology, and risk and mitigation. For project goal, it supports student performance via a structured mentoring system with session logs, GPA tracking, and mentor recognition. The scope in this project management is to manage mentor-mentee data, assign session, track academic changes, and allow admin to monitor progress. The justification is to address the lack of centralized monitoring record by providing a scalable and trackable digital solution. The methodology is from planning, designing ARD, implemented with PHP, and testing to via FileZilla. The risk and mitigation is like limited skill, data loss, and communication gaps were managed through the training and backup weekly meetings. The Gantt chart shows project planning and proposal within the duration of 5 days, and the requirement analysis also 5 days, and followed by the system design 6 days. This process is in the beginning of the May 2025. Next, based on the Gantt chart, the system development of the front end and the back end of the system will take approximately 19 days, start from the 25 May 2025 until the 18th of June. Next, the system testing and debugging also will be held after the system development. It consists of 8 days. And lastly is the deployment preparation, which is take 4 days. For the documentation and report in the Gantt chart, it take approximately 5 days, and prepare the user guide and references to this. This showing the exact timeline in the project system to develop. The main business objective is to centralize peer mentoring digitally, to enable team-based mentoring, to track academic performance, to store session data and feedback for analysis, and to issue certificate mentor.
Assalamualaikum and hello everyone. My name is RABIATUL and I will start sharing the mission and vision of academic peer counselling system. The mission is to develop an efficient, accessible, and transparent peer counselling platform that supports students' performance ranking, promotes student leadership, and enables data-driven academic intervention. Meanwhile, for the vision, it is to foster a university culture grounded in academic excellence and peer support by empowering students to uplift one another through digital mentorship. Next is the flowchart that outlines the main process of our system. It starts with students' registration by the admin. The system will validate the role of students, whether it is a mentor or mentee, by their GPA results. After that, admin will create mentoring sessions between mentor and mentee. And after the session has completed for required times, admin can issue the certificate to the mentor, and after that, the system will end. This is our entity relationship diagram that shows the structure of our database. Right here, there's 4 main tables, which is students, mentoring session, certificates, and admins. The relationships are clearly defined right here using the foreign keys. For example, the mentoring session table links both mentor and mentee to the students by their student ID. Here's a quick look at our data dictionary, where it documents each table, listing all the existing attributes and data types. Now let's move on to the implementation in PHP-MyAdmin. We have already created our database and all the required tables, like I have previously shown from the ERD. For students table, it is the most important because it stores all the students' record. This includes personal details and academic details like GPA, program, faculty, and if the student has failed a subject, the subject's name. And the role of the students, whether he or she is a mentor or a mentee. We used Boolean fields like is mentor, is mentee, and is team list for this table. Next is mentoring session table, where it records each mentoring session. And for mentor and mentee ID, it is linked to students table by their student ID. Then it also stores session date, time, the location. And for session note, the admin can fill in after session ended to update about the feedback of each session. This table is very important to track the progress and calculate the total hours later for certificate. Next, the certificate table. Once a mentor has completed their mentoring session for the required hours, the admin can issue certificate for them, where this table stores the mentor's ID, the issue date, the title of the certificate. Next is admin's table, where it stores the login information for system administrators, where it includes. Now let's move on to the implementation in PHP-MyAdmin. We have already created our database and all the required tables, like I have previously shown from the ERD. For students table, it is the most important because it stores all the students' record. This includes personal details, mentoring session, and students is linked by UiTM student ID. And certificates mentor ID is also linked to the same field. Hence, this visual layout helped us to make sure our foreign keys are consistent and the database is normalized. Finally, we have the sample data that prove our CRUD functions in PHP development. For each table right here, there's already the sample data being recorded.
Hi, my name is Queenie. So for now, I would like to present for our system, which is the counseling system. So as you can see here, this is our login page, which is admin to log in this page. So for the first is enter the admin ID and then admin password. You can see it here, and then click the remember me and then log in. So as you guys log in, you can see the dashboard. The dashboard has total mentors, total mentees, and total session. And this is the certificate and list that already done for the session but haven't have the certificate for the mentor. So the second page was admin management, and here can admin. First enter admin ID. Name. For this, so it's already delete. So for the second page was student management. So So for the student management, this is a page that any student for as mentor or mentee. For example, I have student and IC number.
ALIAH Yasmin haven't been issued the certificate, so we need to issue certificate. So that we choose like certificate photo is
In conclusion, the academic peers counseling system successfully integrate academic support with the database-driven tools, which improving mentorship, tracking, and performance management. The development using the PHP and MySQL is enhance the teamwork, planning, and system implementation skills. It stands the useful model for future academic advising system at UiTM.